This is Shahana Wahid, and today we will discuss pharmaceutical care and soap notes under the course of the pharmacy practice, course number 705 for final year PharmD students. What is pharmaceutical care? Pharmaceutical care is defined as the responsible provision of the drug therapy for the purpose of achieving the definite therapeutic outcomes. And what are the definite therapeutic outcomes? The definite therapeutic outcome is to improve the patient's quality of life. That is the improvement of the patient's quality of life, and this improvement either achieved by the cure of the disease or by the elimination of or reduction of the patient's symptoms or by arresting or slowing the disease process. So we can say pharmaceutical care can easily be achieved by considering three outcomes. One outcome is to completely cure the disease of a person. Whatever the disease the person is suffering from, especially this can be happen especially in case of certain infections, which easily be eliminated completely. Then second outcome is the elimination or reduction of the symptoms. There are certain diseases in which complete cure is not possible. Then for that condition, reduction or the elimination of the symptoms are considered as a second outcome. Thirdly, if it is also not possible, then we have to arrest or slow down the disease progression. For example, in case of Alzheimer's disease, complete cure of the disease and complete elimination of the symptom is not possible. So for the third degree, we will slow down the disease progression. What are the basic elements of the pharmaceutical care? Basic elements are differentiated. These are either patient oriented and these are either drug oriented. If we summarize the basic elements, then both acute and chronic problems should be addressed, and there should be an stress on preventing the drug related problems. यानी हमें दोनों चीजें simultaneously रखनी है, patient की problems भी, चाहे वो acute and chronic हुए, and whatever the problems which are basically produced by the drug, हमें दोनों चीजों को consider करते हुए चलना है. Furthermore, there should be a proper documentation system to maintain the patient records which highlight the patient needs and patient care. It means कि pharmaceutical care का बहुत important part ये है कि there should be a proper documentation कि जो भी हमारे पास treatment हो रहा है, जो भी history है patient की, वो proper maintain की जाए. Such record should highlight the patient health and as well as patient education, and it also promote the health, and it also highlight the implementation and monitoring of a therapeutic plan. The main emphasis is basically the optimizing the patient's health quality of life. यानी हमारा जो basic purpose है pharmaceutical care का, वो ये है कि quality of patient improve हो. Whatever means and methods are adopted, जो भी हम method और mean adopt करेंगे, उसका main purpose ये है कि quality of the patient जो है वो improve हो. So we can say pharmaceutical care involves the process through which a pharmacist cooperate with the patient and other professionals to design, to implement and to monitor a therapeutic plan that will produce specific therapeutic outcome of the patient. यानी हमें basically ये देखना है कि pharmacist जो है वो basically involve है in this process, and it basically helpful for the other health professional and for the patient for designing, for implementing and for monitoring a therapeutic plan. And the purpose is to improve the patient outcomes, patient quality of life, to reduce the disease burden, to reduce the side effects facing by the person. Pharmaceutical care covering majorly three functions. What are these three functions? Number one is to identify the potential and actual drug related problems. It means कि patient जो drug ले रहा है for the cure of the disease, for the management of the disease, for elimination of the symptoms, these drugs may produce certain problems, may induce certain problems which are previously not there. then we have to pre-solve the actual drug related problems. यानी हमें जो drugs हैं उनसे related जो problems हो रहे हैं उनको जो है वो remove करना है, उनको pre-solve करना है. Or we have to prevent the potential drug related problems. And the pharmacist is a central figure of the pharmaceutical care, which has to perform certain functions by which these pharmaceutical care can be achieved. What are the functions? These are the collection of the patient data and identification of the problem, establishing the outcome goals through a good therapeutic plan, and evaluating their treatment, and also suggest certain treatment alternatives by monitoring, by modifying the therapeutic plan. So pharmacist has an right कि वो डिजीज का जो ट्रीटमेंट है, जो प्लान है, उसको मॉडिफाई कर सके आफ्टर रिव्यूइंग इट. And there may be an individualizing of the drug regimens. There may be a dose change. There may be a drug change by highlighting the drug-drug interaction or toxicity related to the dose of the drug. And there will be, and he should be able to monitoring the outcomes. Now a question came into the mind ke how this pharmaceutical care can be achieved. So there are several types of the pharmaceutical analysis techniques, and most commonly an analytical technique which is followed in many hospitals is the establishment of the SOAP format. The SOAP format is the one used most oftenly by the medical practitioner, and it is used within the pharmaceutical care context. This section basically under the physician. However, it should be checked, it should be revised, and it should be matched by the pharmacist's legal scope of the practice. SOAP means it has 4 parts, that is subjective, finding, chief complaint, and duration of severity of the symptom, etc. Other pharmacotherapy plans are also there, which are core, which are farm, and which are prime, and we will discuss it later on one by one. The main target of the current lecture is to understand the SOAP analysis. So what is SOAP notes or SOAP analysis? SOAP notes is basically a way of the documentation which shows an interaction between the healthcare team and the patient, and it is basically a permanent medical record. We can say that SOAP notes are highly structured format for the documentation of the progress of the patient treatments. It has several types of formats are also available depending upon the hospital. हर hospital का अपना एक SOAP note का criteria होता है जिसके different formats होते हैं, and they are collecting several types of information from the patient. They basically enter the medical record by healthcare professionals and communicate the information to the other providers of the care to use specifically and to provide the evidence of the patient, and also achieve a clinical reasoning process. यानी हमें जो थेरेपी है उसकी रैशनल को अचीव करने के लिए फिर कोई भी हेल्थ केयर प्रोफेशनल का है वो इस डॉक्यूमेंट को रिव्यू कर सकता है. तो बेसिकली ये डॉक्यूमेंटेशन है क्योंकि इनिशियल लेवल पे अच्छे हॉस्पिटल्स में अच्छे डॉक्टर्स के पास उनका जो प्लान होता है वो पूरा एक प्लान होता है जिसके थ्रू वो फॉलो करते हैं पेशेंट की नीड्स को. SOAP note basically subjective objective assessment plan is a method of documentation used specifically by healthcare providers, and they are used by the staff so that the staff is able to write down the critical information required concerning a patient need in a very clear, in a very organized, and in a very quick manner. This SOAP note, once written, it is mostly commonly found in the patient's chart or electronic medical record. So whatever the file of the patient is there, then there should be a SOAP note. Whenever pharmacist is there to review the data of the patient, then may be possible कि वो इस name से available ना हो. However, आगे हम चल के देखेंगे कि कौन कौन से इसके sections हैं. तो वो sections में जो history patient के basically चाहिए वो तमाम की तमाम यूजुअली इन टर्शरी केयर हॉस्पिटल्स में जो हम फाइल्स इन्वेस्टिगेट करते हैं उसमें वो डाटा जो केस हिस्ट्री है वो ऑलरेडी उसमें वो डाटा सारा अवेलेबल होता है यूजुअली. So SOAP note is basically an acronym of the subjective, objective, assessment and plan. And subjective, it means that what the patient say about the problem intervention. यानी आपको पेशेंट खुद अपनी प्रॉब्लम बता रहा है तो वो खुद से क्या कह रहा है वो सारे उसमें सोप नोट में हम मेंशन करेंगे. वो अपनी सिम्टम्स ही बताएगा, अपनी इंफॉर्मेशन, फैमिली हिस्ट्री, वटएवर जो भी पेशेंट जो है वो हेल्थ केयर प्रोफेशनल को बता रहा है, इट कम्स अंडर द सब्जेक्टिव हेडिंग. Then we have the objective heading, and basically objective is the understanding of the healthcare professional कि वो किस तरह पेशेंट की जो सब्जेक्टिव इंफॉर्मेशन है उसको किस तरह अंडरस्टैंड कर रहे हैं और किस तरह उसको फिर अपनी ऑब्जर्वेशन से क्रॉस चेक कर रहे हैं. सो the therapist objectives are basically the observations and treatment interventions by a physician or any healthcare providers. जो डॉक्टर की अपनी जो है अंडरस्टैंडिंग है कि ये पेशेंट की ये उसको फाइंडिंग्स हैं, बेसिकली वो ऑब्जेक्टिव के अंदर आएंगी. एंड द मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव इज बेसिकली द आउटकम इम्प्रूवमेंट और आउटकम मेजर्स की कौन सी प्रॉब्लम है एंड व्हाट विल बी द आउटकम मेजर्स. Then there will be the assessment. The therapist analyzes the various components. What are the problems that not every time ऐसा possible नहीं है कि आपको हर वक्त जो है वो हमें सोप नोट मिल जाए. तो there are certain advantages and disadvantages, and so there is a tendency by the health professional, some health professionals, especially in clinic settings, that they merely collect the complete information and they are not assessing it. यानी इनिशियली वो क्या कर रहे हैं कि उनके पास सोप नोट्स अवेलेबल नहीं है. कुछ हेल्थ केयर प्रोफेशनल्स में हम ये देखेंगे कि वहां पे कंप्लीट आपको हिस्ट्री नहीं मिलेगी, स्पेशली स्मॉल लेवल पे. हॉस्पिटल सेटअप पे आपको कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन मिल जाएगी, हाउएवर जो है वो वेल ऑर्गेनाइज नहीं हो. मे बी पॉसिबल इन सम हॉस्पिटल इट इज नॉट वेल ऑर्गेनाइज और इन सम हॉस्पिटल इट इज और वेल ऑर्गेनाइज. So if it is well organized, documented soap note is available, then it basically give our relative information and it also give the plan कि कैसे उसको assess करेंगे और कैसे हम उसको proceed करेंगे. इससे हमें ड्रग इंटरेक्शन और बाकी जो प्रॉब्लम्स हैं ये पहले नहीं थी, अब आ रही हैं, अब ये सिम्टम्स आ रही हैं, तो उसको हमको रिलेट कर सकते हैं कि इट मे बी ड्यू टू दी ट्रीटमेंट चेंज इन दी ट्रीटमेंट प्लान. फर्दरमोर जो प्रॉब्लम आती है सोप नोट्स की, ये फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट हैं, दे हैव अ लैक ऑफ गाइडेंस के हम कैसे एड्रेस करें आउटकम्स को और गोल्स को और उसके बेसिस पे कैसे प्लान को जो है वो रिव्यू करें. लास्टली जो डॉक्यूमेंटेशन होती है यूजली सोप नोट्स में, इट इज टू कंसाइज एंड देयर इज ओवर यूज ऑफ एब्रिविएशंस एंड एक्रोनिम्स. उसमें बहुत ज्यादा जो है एब्रिविएशन और एक्रोनिम्स जो है वो यूज होते हैं एंड इट इज समटाइम्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर नॉन प्रोफेशनल टू अंडरस्टैंड के व्हाट आर दे आर इंटरप्रिटेटिंग. तो सोप नोट्स अगर हम जैसे लियाकत नेशनल के हॉस्पिटल्स या आगा खान के देखें तो उनका सोप नोट बहुत ही डिटेल और बहुत ही अच्छा होता है. However, उसमें जो है वो हर एस्पेक्ट समझना आसान नहीं होता बिकॉज देयर आर लॉट ऑफ द यूज ऑफ द एब्रिविएशन. तो गुड सोप नोट ये होता है कि उसमें चीजें वेल ऑर्गेनाइज हो, वेल जो है एसेस किया गया हो और उसके बाद उसमें बहुत ज्यादा एक्रोनिम का यूज ना किया गया हो. तो फॉर्मेट शुड बी डिजाइन इन सच अ वे कि डॉक्यूमेंटेशन जो है वो ना तो बहुत ही ज्यादा कंसाइज हो ना ही बहुत ज्यादा डिटेल्ड हो. एक नॉर्मल हमारे पास डॉक्यूमेंट तो 2 to 3 पेजेस का 3 पेजेस जो है वो सफिशिएंट है जिसमें तमाम इंफॉर्मेशन जो है वो समराइज हो जाए. हाउ टू राइट अ सोप नोट एंड हाउ टू अंडरस्टैंड द सोप नोट. While documentation, basically we can say कि documentation is a fundamental component of the patient care, and the problem is that it is the major part which is a neglected one, and the therapists basically are not emphasizing to write a soap note. So therapists may be resistant to use it, or the therapist may be non-specific, or it may only give a brief description or vague description which is meaningless, and there is no policy to dictate the length and detail of each entry. So it depends on the nature of each specific encounter that what will be the required information, कौन सी information जो है वो soap notes में होनी चाहिए. As per the American Physical Therapy Association, they provide a guideline to collect the information, and these informations are the information provided by the patient, which are the self-report of the patient, and they may comprise of the symptoms, and furthermore it should also contain details of the specific intervention provided. यानी already जो भी उसको intervention हो चुकी हैं, जो चीजें वो पेशेंट यूज कर चुका है, वो स्लोप नोट का पार्ट होना चाहिए, उसकी मेडिकल हिस्ट्री में आना चाहिए. व्हाट आर द इक्विपमेंट ऑलरेडी यूज्ड, जो भी पेशेंट इक्विपमेंट यूज कर चुका है, पहले जो उसकी पुरानी हिस्ट्री थी उसमें कौन कौन सी चीजें, कौन कौन सी मेडिसिन, कौन कौन सी टेस्ट जो है वो करवा चुका है, एंड व्हाट विल बी द चेंजेस इन द करंट पेशेंट स्टेटस. ये तमाम चीजें जो है वो पेशेंट जो रिपोर्ट कर रहा है, इट शुड बी अ पार्ट ऑफ द स्लोप नोट. If the patient is suffering from certain complications or certain adverse reactions, then it should be a part of the objectives, कि वो objectives में mention हो कि ये these are the complication or adverse drug reaction of the previous received therapy, or what are the factors that change the intervention, कि किस बेसिस पे जो डॉक्टर है वो चेंज कर रहा है, पुराना जो उसका प्रिस्क्रिप्शन था उसको चेंज करके एक नई ड्रग दे रहा है. तो देयर शुड बी अ मेंशनिंग कि ये स्लोप नोट का पार्ट हो कि व्हाट विल बी द फैक्टर्स, कि किस फैक्टर की बिहाफ पे उसने इंटरवेंशन जो है वो चेंज की है. फर्दरमोर प्रोग्रेशन ऑफ द स्टेटेड गोल शुड बी देयर, कि प्रोग्रेस रिपोर्ट उसमें हो कि कैसे जो ट्रीटमेंट है उसका चेंज हो रहा है, उसकी प्रोग्रेस है, उसमें इंप्रूवमेंट आ रही है या डिटोरिएशन हो रही है. तो वॉट एवर द प्रोग्रेस रेट, इट शुड बी मेंशन इन द स्लोप नोट. Furthermore, communication with other providers of care and the patient and their family should also a part of the SOAP note कि कौन कौन सी communication की गई है. So it should be remember in your mind that your report will be read at some point by another healthcare professional, either during the current intervention or in several years later on. यानी ये जो रिपोर्ट जनरेट हो रही है सोप नोट की, ये तमाम हेल्थ केयर प्रोफेशनल्स में कोई भी इसको जो है वो रीड कर सकता है, अभी रीड कर सकता है, प्रेजेंटली यूज कर सकता है, और इन फ्यूचर in several years, anytime it can be used. So it is our responsibility, our professional responsibility, to make sure that it should be well written, very clear and very easy to understand by another healthcare professionals. So one by one we will discuss each component of the SOAP note, and we will discuss what are the common errors which usually present during the writing of the SOAP note. Or you may get, अब जब फार्मासिस्ट उसको रिव्यू करें तो आप जब सोप नोट को स्टडी कर रहे हैं तो यू मे नोट के यू मे ऑब्जर्व कि यहाँ पे सर्टेन मिस्टेक्स हैं जो कि नहीं होनी चाहिए. तो वो जो है वो आपने उसका वो जो चीजें देखनी है वो उसमें मेजरली देखनी है. तो सब्जेक्टिव में बेसिकली सब्जेक्टिव एरिया विल शो द मेजर कंप्लेन ऑफ द पेशेंट, यानी जो पेशेंट है जो मेजर कंप्लेन कर रहा है, इट शुड प्रोवाइड अ डिटेल एंड नैरेटिव इंफॉर्मेशन of the major patient complaint. For example, it may be diabetes, it may be meningitis, it may be the fever, or any history of the patient present illness. The subjective section should also contain the past medical illness, its complete family history, past medical medicines used, and it also contains the social history and a review of system through which the certain intervention should be given. Allow the therapist to document the patient's perceptions of their condition, यानी पेशेंट क्या सोच रहा है और उसकी कंडीशन के बारे में. तो the physician, the therapist should document the patient perception of the condition as it relates to their, either it is progressing in rehabilitation, it's improving or decreasing its functional capability, or reducing the quality of the life of the patient, or improving the quality of life of the patient. So what are the common errors? The physician cannot pass the judgment on the patient, and that is patient is overreacting again and again. Patient is worried. Patient have a symptoms. Patient has a medical illness. So वो worry होगा तो patient may sometimes overreacting again, but it should not a part of its note. Furthermore, documenting the irrelevant information should be there. That is, if the patient is complaining about the previous therapist, it should not a part of the SOAP note. So हमें SOAP note जो है, जो symptoms जो patient बता रहा है वो लिखनी है, और कौन सी नहीं लिखनी है. For example, these example जो है वो हमने mention नहीं करनी है. Then we have the objective section, and what are the common errors occur in the objective sections. Objective sections basically outlines the objective results of the reassessment, and it basically gives the information of the physician observation, and this may be confirmed by the vital signs of the patient, which may be a journal survey, which may be a human ears, eye, nose, throat, limb, respiratory observation, and serious observation depending upon the condition or disease of a person. So it should include details of the intervention, including frequency, duration, and the equipment previously used, and the therapist should indicate change in the patient status, that is, and as well as the communication with the colleague or with the family or with the other carriers. What are the common errors? Scanty details are provided, and the global summary of an intervention was mentioned. For example, rapid exercise given, etc., etc. So इसमें अगर हम स्पेसिफिक नहीं होंगे सब्जेक्टिव में, क्योंकि ये फिजिशियन की ऑब्जर्वेशन है कि ये जो कि कंफर्म कर रही है सब्जेक्टिव को. इफ इट इज वेग, इट इज नॉट क्लियर, or scanty information is there, then it will deteriorate the whole documentation process. कि किस बेसिस पे जो है वो असेस करके प्लान जो है वो सजेस्ट किया गया है, कौन सी मेडिकेशन दी गई है. बेसिकली डिपेंड्स ऑन द ऑब्जेक्टिव सेक्शन ऑफ द सोप नोट कि फिजिशियन की क्या ऑब्जर्वेशन है. Third part is the assessment part, and basically it is the most important legal note, as the therapist or the physician professional opinion should be there in the light of the subjective and objective findings. It means कि subjective findings क्या है कि जो patient ने कहा, objectives वो हैं जो कि physician समझ रहा है patient को देखते हुए कि ये problem है. After that, the patient should assess it, should have an assessment, and it is a legal note. It should explain the reasoning behind the decision taken, and it should clarify and support the analytical thinking behind the problem solving process. So it is a progress towards the stated goals as indicated by many factors. It requires modification of the frequency, it requires the inclusion of new drug, it provides the information that adverse effects as well as positive responses should also be डॉक्यूमेंटेड के कैसे हम पेशेंट को असेस कर रहे हैं. और असेसमेंट में बेसिकली उसकी जो लैब रिजल्ट्स हैं वो मेन क्राइटेरिया जो है वो होता है. तो इसमें हम बेसिकली ये कहेंगे कि आइदर द कंडीशन इज इम्प्रूविंग और नॉट, or there may be appearing of the certain adverse effects. So it is basically a differential diagnosis is mainly is there, and it also contain a billing details as well. What are the common errors? Common errors ये है कि अगर जो टू यूज किए गए हैं उसमें हमने लिख दिया बस patient is improving. How patient is improving? On which basis we are saying that patient improving? Either the symptoms are improving, either lab results showing that patient is improving. So on the light of the certain documented results of objective and subjective findings, the assessment plan should be there. Assessment की किस basis पे हम assess कर रहे हैं, तो assessment should not be too vague or not in such a way कि कोई information ही given नहीं है, little insight was provided. Assessment basically gives the reasoning behind the decision taken. यानी किस बेस पे जो है वो रीजन होगी. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ A1C is more than 7%, then it shows the poor control of the diabetes mellitus. So it should be mentioned in assessment. Then what is plan? Plan is basically a final component of the SOAP note, and it is basically outline the plan of the patient for the future sessions as well. So the physician should report on what's the patient condition, and it also consists of certain steps, and it also contains a drug treatment. It contains future diagnostic tests that will be ordered. It contains medications that will be prescribed, and it may comprise of the patient education and the time of the follow-up. When will the patient has to come back to the physician? What are the common errors? Common errors are that if the upcoming plan is not indicated, or there is a vague description of the plan that continue the treatment. What is the duration of the treatment should be clear. So that information should not be vague or should not be incomplete, and should be clear, and it should be precise. It is the summary of the components of the SOAP notes, and if we summarize it, then we have to record the checklist detail, and there are various templates are given, and one template I will upload in a Google Classroom. This SOAP note template will guide the patient assessment and plan for a medical professional. It should contain a recorded checklist detail, documentation of the patient's under the subjective heading, and documentation of your observation of the patient while fine should be documented under the objective section. And assessment should mention the results, assessment of the results under the assessment section, and the plan of your treatment plan under the plan section. And SOAP assessment results should be there, and approval of results should be there. Now this is the example of the SOAP note. इसमें एक दो mistakes भी हैं. For example, अब अगर current condition is the COPD and pneumonia, if the patient come with certain symptoms, then if the patient is saying that he is not feeling well today, he is so tired, so it is basically irrelevant information. It should not be a part of the SOAP note. However, what are the exact symptoms like dry cough, difficult in breathing, or the difficult in sleeping in the night are the major symptoms जो कि part होना चाहिए SOAP note का. तो what are the information given by the patient, हर information को हम SOAP note का part नहीं बनाते. So being precise कि कौन सी जो symptoms हैं वो लिखेंगे हम SOAP note में, और कौन सी symptoms वहाँ SOAP note में होनी भी चाहिए. After the subjective section, then there will be objective section, and here physician will observe the patient chest by his sphygmomanometer, and then there will be certain techniques for the perfusion, vibration and shaking, and for the evaluation of the patient's chest and lungs. And after checking proper physical examination, then the physician should write that there is cuff, in which area there is a cuff, and there either it is a productive cuff or either it is a non-productive cuff, it is congested or it is not congested. So the physician should be clear in mind कि कौन कौन सी symptoms और वो जो है वो part होंगी. अब being a pharmacist हमें इसलिए लिखने में हमारा जो है वो इतना part play नहीं करना है, लेकिन however we must there to evaluate the objectives कि physician ने कौन सी objectives जो है वो mark की हैं. This examination will reveal that either there is an infection of the throat or not, or there may be in this section also physician also instruct the patient for the certain symptomatic relief, for example drinking of water, for example drinking of cold beverages, etc. How the patient's condition should be assessed. पेशेंट की कंडीशन कैसे असेस करेंगे कि पेशेंट कंप्लेन कर रहा है कि ही हैज अ कंप्लेन ऑफ कफ इवन विद स्पेशली विद इवनिंग एक्सरसाइज, and there is the increased fatigue. So उन बेसिस पे जो है वो कंडीशन जो है वो होगा कि कितनी जो है वो कंडीशन लंग्स की वर्स हो रही है या अच्छी हो रही है. इन दिस सेक्शन प्लान जो है वो ये है कि वो जो करंट उनका प्लान दिया था एक्सरसाइज प्लान का, वो जो है वो कंटिन्यू किया गया है, और एम्फेसाइज किया गया है कि किस तरह प्रोडक्टिव कर्व टेक्निक इंक्रीज स्ट्रेंथिंग हो, एक्सर्ट रिपोर्ट हो. The plan may contain medication or may not contain any medicines. This is all about the SOAP notes, and in the next lecture we will understand the core analysis. Thank you.